Good morning. It's Thursday, November the 21st, and this is The Drill. Thank you. I'm Ron, your host and the only true conservative in the United States today because I'm the only one who makes the presumption for the status quo. I'm a Desert Storm era veteran with an associate's degree and a registered independent. My podcast is made available through Spreaker and can be heard on iTunes, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. So, you think that you're a conservative? Do you consider yourself an environmentalist? Do you think of yourself as a leader or a change agent? Are you superstitious? Are you promiscuous? Then you are not a conservative. Today, I'm going to give you some tips on how to listen to talk radio, why it's important to get things right, and tell you about the move to decriminalize magic mushrooms when I come back. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Here's some hints and tips on what to listen for when you are listening to talk radio. Does the host only discuss current events, or does he or she also talk about philosophy, history, and biography? Are they making predictions and asking others to make predictions instead of making value statements? Is the host analyzing the subject matter in depth? Is the host asking the audience to take their word for it? Don't doubt me. Conservatives have a depth and breadth of knowledge. Socialists are only concerned with current events. Socialists make predictions and conservatives make value statements. Conservatives provide evidence and proof, and the left demands that you take their word for it. You need to get all of this right, because otherwise you will only be using words as weapons, just like the left. When I come back, magic mushrooms. Thank you very much. According to an article in Newsweek magazine, several municipalities in Colorado and California have decriminalized or are considering the decriminalization of psilocybin, otherwise known as magic mushrooms. The article fails to explain the rationality behind these decisions, but I know that this trend is an expression of power. Might makes right. First marijuana, now magic mushrooms. Once again, getting high takes precedence over being healthy. Once again, the force of the few has more power than the rights of the many. And once again, conservatives fail themselves and fail the country. What's next? Heroin? Back in a minute. Thank you very much. In conclusion, when you are listening to talk radio, listen carefully. Listen with a purpose. And remember that it is never your job to prove a negative. Who is a true conservative? He's the person that understands that conservatism is not just about politics, but culture as well. He is not selfish, but minds his own business. He acts like an adult. He is patriotic and uses common sense. He expresses what he knows and does so with absolute certainty. He makes judgments, refuses to speculate, speaks clearly and definitively, and is not afraid to say no. He is open-minded, asking why rather than why not. He is consistent, credible, and influential. Not ashamed of his existence, unafraid to learn or correct his mistakes, he is a normal American, and he's better than the socialist. He's a better friend, father, brother, family member, and a better person, period. You have to know that. If you don't know with every fiber of your being that being a true conservative is best, then you're wasting your time. And that brings me to the conclusion of another episode of The Drill. Remember that the left has no authority, no power, and they can't win. True conservatives know that nothing is inevitable. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.